Good evening, everybody. Just today, I was being asked by a new player what tank would be good for a new player in the game. I told him that the T-127, the tank that you get with the new player experience, was a perfectly good tank and one of the better tanks at Tier 3. And then I went to play a game so I could show him. And this is what happened. A great game to show a new player just what this little tank can do. So you see we got mines. It's the alternate standard set layout. Starting at this spawn, I don't like to go south because it's just a shooting gallery. Sometimes it works if you have the right tank and if there's no arty, but in this case I wanted to go over here where I can be a little bit more arty safe. Now you see Panzer 1C got ahead of us. Fortunately my rear end is thick enough that I don't have too much to worry about from him. You'll see more of him later. I try and chase down this other T-127. I managed to get 2 shots into him and then have to break it off because I know if I go over that hill I'm going to be a target for everybody. So I go ahead and pull back and I klutz it up a little bit and the T-Rex gets a few into my engine deck. Fortunately nothing major was hit. So I start returning the favor, and this tank does not shoot too well on the move, and that's with a full 9 skill crew and equipment. So like most low tier tanks, either you gotta be really close or you've got to really stopped and aimed in to be accurate. So I'm working this position here because I'm worried about the enemy artillery. So I'm just taking what I can get. You see how being shot from the front, that's that little Panzer 1C. He's determined to get a piece of me, and he gets a few rounds into me. I have no idea how much money I'm spending trying to get those rounds into me. He ducks in and out fast enough though that I have not been able to get a good aim shot at him. Just too far away. And I don't want to cross the gap and leave my butt exposed to everybody on my right. So I just kind of sit around, wait for my opportunities, and take what comes my way. Now, the battle is not going well. You'll see we're down to just me and our artillery against 7 reds. Oh, this is the way it is sometimes in this game. But you don't give up, you chin up, and you deal with them one at a time. T2 light, fortunately driven by a bot, doesn't know how to use its mobility, so I just work him over. You can see the enemy artillery is shooting over my head. He's still focused on the green artillery, which he takes out. So now it's me against 6. That's right, 6. So, hunker into my already safe position and try and work him over one at a time. R35's tough. Panzer 1C's going YOLO, so I take him on because he's just too dangerous and persistent. I keep myself angled here a little bit and then start turning and get what shots I can, but I'm not going to follow him down there. I'm worried that if I do, Artie will finish me off. I'm heavily damaged. So he's got a sliver of health and he gets away. I'm working on that Renault, but I just can't get aimed in fast enough to get a lot of shots into him. Now there's another T-127 coming for me, plus this check light tank on the right. I want to take the check tank out first because it's easiest to deal with. Then focus on the T-127, who almost gets me. But here's the thing, this cripples me for the whole battle. He knocked out my gunner, I think. I'm not entirely certain on the symbol there. It's either the gunner or the commander. But my reload and aim time both suffered a lot after losing that crew member. And I'd already used my health kit. So I just had to make do. You'll see I managed to finish off that Panzer 1C. He came in for one final run. And now I'm just kind of losing the spot, waiting for the arty to ignore me. And then I decide to go around the long way. I don't want to go walking right up to that arty nose to nose, especially with my state. One little splash and I'm dead. So I just go to see where that Renault is. Sure enough, I find him. I'm able to back up, so I'm already safe. And gun handling is not doing me any favors. But I do manage to finally get some shots in on him. And there we go. Now there's 2 left. At this point, again, I'm hiding. Losing that spot. I don't want Artie to know where I am. Give it a minute. And then I go ahead and start moving out. Now, you'll see the well, you can hear it actually from this recording. The Artie shot behind me. So I continue moving on. I'm not sure, because I don't know for sure which crew member that is. The artwork is just too hard to tell, so I wasn't sure if I still had my vision or not. Fortunately, I do. I outspot the priest. Managed to get 1 into him. I could have had 2 if I had my full crew. It just took me too long to get that shot aimed in and off. And that'll haunt me again up here. Get in a position, and it just takes forever to get this shot in accurately, which means my next shot just isn't quite in time. So I figure, alright, let's see how fast he turns around. If I can get down there before he turns around, I can get a shot into him. I hesitate at first, as you can see there, but then I went for it, and I was just too hesitant. By the time I got there, he was almost turned around. I get 1 shot off and it goes wild because it wasn't aimed in all the way. So now that he's turned around, I just get out of there. I don't want to deal with him one-on-one. He'll kill me, no problem. So I start trundling along. Now the other red is a T-126. I don't know where he is, and he can kill me quite easily. I've only got 14 health. So I'm not going to go hunting for him so much as I'm just going to go see if I can get to their base. Because I kind of suspect that's what their artillery was going to do, but I don't think he's going to go for the base now that I have kind of spooked him, because he doesn't want to turn his back to me. So I'm gambling that I'm going to be able to get all the way to the base. I go ahead and speed up the recording because there's nothing to see here. I don't spot that T-Rex. I have no idea where he is. So I come here. You notice the Artie's dead now? While I was trundling over here, the Artie must have gone up to the central hill and then tried to go down the back side to cap out on our base and ended up killing himself. Crazy tier 3 battles. Anyhow, here we go. Just waiting for the clock to run out. I'm ready for the T-Rex if he comes, but he never comes. So this is what a T-127 can do. It's a very good tank. I hope you enjoyed it.